Good morning, viewers. This is Kasturi Day. Today, I've again come with for the discussion of the chapter, the biology chapter, that is tissues. So I've been continuing in my last video. I've stopped with the connective tissues. I was discussing the connective tissue part. So as you know, that connective tissues are of three types: the connective tissue proper, supportive connective tissue, and fluid connective tissue. So connective tissue proper I have discussed in my last video. That is, it contains the this one. What do you say? Yes, it was areolar connective tissue. Then comes the adipose connective tissue, and then the fibrous connective tissues. So fibrous connective tissues are of two types again: tendon and ligament. And then now I'll be discussing the this one, cartilage. That's a supportive connective tissue, the part of the supportive connective tissue, which are of two types. The supportive connective tissues are of two types in animals, that is cartilage and bones. So first I'm discussing the cartilage. So what is the structure of the cartilage cells? Okay, so the structure of the cartilage cells are, the cells are widely spread. They are widely spread, not close to each other, but they are widely spread on a matrix also. Here also there is a matrix in which the cells are arranged, okay, in the cartilage also, like that of the fibrous connective tissues. So here we can see that the cells are widely spread. There's a matrix which contains the proteins. There are blood vessels and nerves. These here in this cartilage, blood vessels and nerves are absent in the cartilage. The cells are non-porous. Okay, and the cells, cartilage cells, are known as chondrocytes. Okay, the cells are known as chondrocytes, which are widely spread in the matrix, and the matrix contains proteins. There are no blood vessels and nerves inside this matrix, and also the cells are non-porous. Okay, and where these cartilage cells are located, the cartilage cells are found in the nose tip. So this is the nose tip, which you can bend. So that is the cartilage. Ear pinna, the outer ear. Okay, the flappy part of the ear, which we can feel from outside. Okay, the ear we can see from outside, that is the ear pinna. Okay, and that is and also the end of the long bones. That is, ear pinna is also made up of cartilage, and the long bones, the humerus, okay, the femur, all those big bones, long bones, which have cartilage at their end. Okay, so these are the locations where we can find the cartilage cells. Now we come to the function of the cartilage. What is the function of the cartilage? It provides support and flexibility to the body parts. So what is its main function? Its function is to support the body parts where it can be, the body parts can be flexible. Okay, so maintain the flexibility of the body parts. Next we come to the cells of the, how the cartilage cells look like. See, these are the chondrocytes. These are the cartilage cells. This is the matrix present, which contains the proteins. There's a lacuna where these chondrocytes are arranged. Okay, the nucleus, there's these violet color, dark color in between this white white colored patch. So that is the nucleus of the cartilage cells. Now see the long bones, the end of the long bones, the white portion of the long bones. See the end of the long bones where it's joining. These are the cartilage cells, cartilage which is present. Okay, this is the cartilage. This is also the cartilage, the arrow, the black arrows which are pointing towards it. These are the cartilage. Next, we are coming to the bone, another supportive connective tissue, which is known as bones. Okay, so how the bone cells look like. Here, the bone cells are porous. The tissue of the bone cells is porous. As in the cartilage, we mentioned that the cartilage tissue is non-porous here, but the bones here are porous. Matrix is composed of calcium salts. In there, the cartilage, the matrix was composed of proteins. Here the matrix is composed of calcium salts. Here the blood vessels and nerves are present in the bone cells, bone tissue. But in cartilage, there was no blood vessels and nerves. Bone cells are living cells, but cartilage cells, it's not mentioned like that. Okay, but nucleus is present, so it should be living also. But the bone cells are known as osteocytes, osteoblast, which converts to osteocytes. So before formation of the osteocytes, they are known as osteoblasts, which transform into mature osteocytes. So mainly the cells of the bones are known as osteocytes, whereas in the cells of the cartilage were known as chondrocytes. Okay. Now, what is the location of the bone cells? Bone cells generally are found in the endoskeleton. The structure, the skeletal structure of our body, of any animal, is made up of bones. Okay, so it forms the endoskeleton. Now, what is the function of the bone cells or bone tissue? It provides support to the body. It protects the important organs like our heart, our lungs, our liver. All are protected by the rib cage, the spinal cord. Okay, these important organs that is protected by this bony structure, the endoskeleton, which protects this bone. Even the brain, that is the main organ of our body, that is protected by the skull. Skull is a bony structure. So the bones also protect the important organs of our body. Then it anchors the muscles. It joins, it holds the muscles together. Okay, it joins the muscles, and which helps in the movement of our body. So it provides a shape, it protects the important organs, and also it anchors the muscles. Next, see, we are coming on the this picture of the bones, shells and tissue. So this, we can see the osteocyte. This is the matrix where there is calcium salts are present. This is the lacunae on which the bone cells are present. These are the canaliculi, or rather you can say canals, through which the blood vessels, nerves, etc. pass through. So this is another picture of the bone tissue. This is the bone cell. This is the bone tissue, you can say. Okay, this is the Harvatian canal. Okay, this is the bone corpuscle. Bone corpuscles are there between interstitial lamina. Canaliculi are there by which one bone cell is attached to the other bone cell. Okay. Next, we come to the blood. We come to the fluid connective tissue. So we have completed what? Connective tissue proper, supportive connective tissue, and then we have come to fluid connective tissue. Okay. So the first we come to the structure of the fluid connective tissue, blood. Okay. Two types of fluid connective tissue are there, blood and lymph. So first we are discussing the blood. How does that look like? It contains 3 types of cells and 1 type of fluid. So one is red blood cell, another is white blood cell, another is platelet, 3 types of cells. Then plasma. Plasma is a fluid, okay, that contains the coagulation factors and the serum. Coagulation factor is to coagulate blood. Plasma contains certain factors, certain things that can help the blood to not to flow thoroughly. Okay, sometimes when there is a cut on our body, the blood has to clot. Otherwise, there will be continuous bleeding and the blood will flow out of the body. So for coagulation, coagulation means to clot. I mean, to stop the blood. What do you say? So that the blood does not flow always. Okay, making the blood in a lump type of thing, not in a fluid state, making it solid, rather, making it solid. That is coagulation. So certain factors are there to make the blood coagulate. Okay, and also some serum is there. Okay, serum is also a fluid-like structure which comes out from the blood. Okay, so these are the things which are present in the structure of the blood. So mainly there are 3 types of cell, and another is plasma, which constitute the blood, and certain other substances are there, that is coagulation factors, serum, etc., are present in the blood. Now, where is the blood located? We know that the blood is located in the blood vessels. We are familiar with the term arteries and veins. So these are the blood vessels where the blood is present, even in our heart. Okay, so heart is the main center where the blood is purified. Okay, but the main flow of blood or the presence of blood is in the blood vessels. Okay, now what is the function of blood? Main function, as the blood is a fluid connective tissue, that means it flows. So it will transport what? Respiratory gases. It will transport like food items, like its main function is to transport. Okay, as it can transport certain substances from here and to there, so it can help to fight diseases. It can help in clotting of blood, as it has some coagulation factors. It helps in the coagulation of blood also. And also it helps to fight diseases. Okay. Next, to see, these are the structures of the blood cells. So this is the red blood cell. These are the white blood cells present. Okay. And certain platelets are there. See, this is the white blood cells, leukocytes, and these small lumps you can see, no, these are the platelets or thrombocytes. So red blood cells, these are the red colored, see, disc-shaped structures, which are plate-shaped structures present. These are known as red blood cells or erythrocytes. Okay, cytes means cells. Erythro means red blood. Okay, erythro is red blood cells. Then leukocytes, leuco means white colored cells. Okay, so white blood cells are known as leukocytes. Platelets are thrombocytes. Cytes again cells. Okay, cytes meaning cells. So platelets are known as thrombocytes, and the fluid matrix which is present throughout the picture you can see, that is the blood plasma. Okay. And white blood cells are of different types, so we will discuss later on. Like eosinophil is there, then monocytes, okay, lymphocytes, etc. are there. Different type of white blood cells are present. Next, we are coming to lymph. Now, what is lymph? Lymph is also a fluid connective tissue. It contains some filtered blood plasma. Okay, we know that blood plasma is present in the blood, but filtered one, that is the solid portion of the blood is taken inside the blood vessels only, and the some yellowish type of fluid that is coming out of the blood vessels, that is the lymph. So it contains filtered blood plasma. It is colorless in structure, and it mainly contains the WBCs, that is lymphocytes are present inside the lymph. Now, it lacks RBC and some other proteins, so it's not red in color. That's why it's colorless. This red colored blood is due to the color of the blood is red because of the presence of RBC, because it is red in color and it contains hemoglobin, which gives the color to the blood as red. But as this lymph does not have this RBC, so its color is colorless, and white blood cells are colorless only. So, and also it contains, it also lacks some other proteins which may be present in the blood. Now, they are found, these lymph is found in the lymph vessels. This is also fluid, no? So it is found in the lymph vessels. Now, what is the function of the lymph? It transports the nutrients. It removes the carbon dioxide from tissue fluid to the blood. Okay. So what does it do? It's also, as it is a fluid, it also transports the nutrients from one place to one organ to another, one cell to another. So this lymph has also the function of transportation. Another main function of the lymph is it removes the carbon dioxide which is present in the tissue fluid and moves it to the blood. And blood will take that carbon dioxide into the heart and then to the lungs, which will remove the carbon dioxide from the body, and oxygen will be taken in. Like this, the purification of the blood takes place inside the body. Next we comes to the lymph vessels. How does it look like? See, these are the lymph vessels. Okay. This is the lymph node. There's the walls, rather, the walls which are open. Okay. And the lymph fluid flows this way, opening the wall, which will push down, and this will move in this way. Okay. Now the fluid entering the lymph capillary. Okay, from here, the lymph direction of the lymph flow in the capillaries, like this, it will flow, and the lymph, the fluid, the tissue fluid which is present inside the inside the body, that will seep into the lymph capillaries, and then it will be transported by the lymph vessels to the different to the blood. Okay. So this is also another picture. Lymph capillary, lymphatic capillary is there. Okay. And this is the blood capillary. See, from this tissue fluid, this is converted, this is coming into the lymph capillary. The tissue fluid is coming inside, the carbon dioxide is taken in, and then it's also the nutrients are present, and then they will be given to the blood. Okay, this is the lymphocyte, and this is the antibodies as it can fight, as it contains white blood cells. So white blood cells' main function, the lymphocytes' main function is to defend the body from germs. So that these will produce the antigens which enter the body, that will create an antibody inside this body, inside our body, which will fight the germs. So these lymphocytes are the antibodies which are fighting the antigens. Okay. Next, we are coming to the muscular tissue. Okay. So muscular tissue, we know by the name, we can understand these are consisting of muscle cells. Now, muscle cells, how does they look like? The muscle cells are elongated and large. Okay, they are elongated and large, and they contain contractile proteins. The proteins they have, they are contractile in nature. Where are they located? They are located, they are attached to the limbs and heart, alimentary canal, etc. Any organs also covered with muscles. So muscles are found in the limbs, the heart, the alimentary canal, etc. And then what is the function of the muscles? Main function is to move the various parts of the body. It should be various parts of the body. Okay, various of the body. No, it will be various parts of the body. So the main function is to move the various parts of the body. Help the body move, help the body parts to move. Okay. Say this is the muscular tissues on the where they are present. Okay. The cardiac muscles, that's the heart. So the cardiac muscles, then the intestine, smooth muscles, then skeletal. This is the bones to which the skeletal muscles are attached. So from this picture, we can see there are three types of muscular tissues. First is the striated muscles. Okay. Then comes the unstriated muscles, and then comes the cardiac muscles. So three types of muscles are there. One is striated, unstriated, and cardiac. Okay. So first we come to striated or striped muscles. The muscles, why are they called striated or striped? Because they have stripes on it. Okay, they have lines present, drawn on it like that. So what is the structure? They contain long fibers which have nucleus. These striated muscles have long fibers having nucleus in them, and they have alternate light and dark bands, and that's why they are known as striped or striated muscles, because they have alternate light and dark bands, and they are involuntary muscles. I'm sorry, the striated muscles are voluntary muscles. Is voluntary. They are voluntary muscles. That is, they are under our control. Okay, they are under our control. So where are they located? They are located in the muscles of the limb, face, neck, etc. All the places where we have our control. The limbs which we feel, which the movement of which we can be controlled by us. Okay, if you want to move our limb, then we can move. Okay, that's why the face movement also, if we want to move our face muscles, then only we can move. So these muscles are in our control. That's why these muscles are striated or unstriated, striated muscles, and they have a light and dark bands. And what is the main function? Is to locomotion, is to help in locomotion, that is movement. Locomotion is movement of place. Okay, that is one place to another you can move, because the limbs are there, no? They are present on the limbs. So when we start moving from one place to another, we are locomoting our place. So that's why these type of muscles help in locomotion. So see, this type, the muscles look like this. The nucleus are present in the muscles. See, these have small striations, that is dark bands, light and dark bands are there. See, these are the light bands, and these are the dark bands. These are the light bands are present inside the muscles, and that's why they are known as striated muscles. Okay, these are usually attached to the skeleton. Next, we are coming to unstriated muscles or smooth muscles. These do not have these large the light and dark bands, and that's why they are unstriated, and so they are smooth muscles. Now, what is the structure? They're spindle-shaped. In the striated muscles, they were elongated. Here, the cells are uninucleated. Okay, one nucleus is there, and in there, the cells are nucleated, multinucleated can it be? Okay, and these cells are involuntary muscle, are involuntary. That is, they do not have this one. These cells are not in our control. These muscles are not in our control. These are present in places where the muscles are not in our control. A location is where they're located in the walls of the visceral organs, ureters, iris, etc. Like when we blink, that is not in our control. Suddenly, when light falls and we just close our eyes, so these are present in the iris. Okay, the iris is where that gives coloration to the eye. So that black colored or brown colored eye color we can see, no, that is the iris of our eye. So the muscles are present there. The unstriated muscles are present there. Even the ureters, which supply urine, transport urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. So that is automatically being transported without our notice. So that is in our not in our control. Then the visceral organs, the intestine, the liver, the muscles which are found out covering the liver, the intestinal muscles. These are all muscles which are not in our control. What is their function? Therefore, it helps in the movement of the food in their alimentary canal, and also it helps in opening and closing of the tubes. Okay, the tubes which are there, no, the alimentary canal tubes, the blood vessel tubes, all these tubes are opened and closed by certain muscles. So these help in this, the unstriated or smooth muscles help in the function of these opening and closing of the tubes, even the movement of it moves the food through the alimentary canal. Next, see, we have come to the picture of this unstriated muscle. So these are spindle shaped. See, both sides are pointed with a single nucleus in between. Okay, these are the visceral organs which are covered by these type of smooth muscles. Then muscle fibers are like this. Okay, then multiple unit the smooth muscle tissues like this they look like. Okay, So next we are coming to the cardiac muscles. By the name cardiac muscle, we can understand it is present in the heart. Okay. So heart muscles are known as cardiac muscles. Okay, so now what does it look like? The cardiac muscles look like is it's spindle shaped. Again, it is spindle shaped. The cells are uninucleated like the smooth muscles, but it is involuntary. Okay, spindle shaped, uninucleated, and also involuntary. Now, what is the function? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm very much sorry. This has not been changed. These cardiac muscles are, they are branched, okay? This cardiac muscles are branched and they have multiple nucleus and they are involuntary muscles. So there's some mistake in the structure of the cardiac muscles, and also they are found not in the visceral organs in ureter and iris, etc. This is found in the heart only and helps in the movement of the heart. Okay, so please rectify this cardiac muscle structure, function, and location. I will make one picture and I will attach to some post of it, this cardiac muscle. Please rectify. This is the cardiac muscle is present in the heart. This is branched muscle having lots of nucleus inside them. They are branched one to another. They are involuntary muscles and they help in the movement of the heart, rhythmic movement of the heart. It's the present to form the rhythms of the heart. That is lub dub, which we hear when we take the pressure. When we measure the pressure of somebody, we will hear that lub dub sound of the heart, and that is done due to the cardiac muscles. Okay, so and this is present in the heart only and not in the other organs, as the name suggests. Okay, so this is the cardiac muscle. You can see this is the branch type of muscles which are there present. Okay, and this is the cardiac muscle. Cardiomyocytes are known as, these muscle cells are called cardiomyocytes are called, with lots of nucleus present in them. Okay, next we are coming to nerve tissue, nervous tissue rather. So nervous tissue are the cells. They are composed of cells which are known as neurons. So nervous cells are known as neurons. Single unit is neuron. Okay, so each neuron has one cell body which is known as cyton, and the neurons, they have nucleus, dendrons, dendrites, and a long axon. I'll tell you from the picture how does it look like. Okay, so first we need to represent the structure, and then we are coming to the location. Where are they found? They are found in the brain and spinal cord. Okay, so nervous tissues are found in the brain and the spinal cord. Mainly the cyton is present there, and I'll tell you where are the axon, dendrons, and etc. are found. Then we have come to the function of the nervous tissue. The function of the nervous tissue is to receive impulses for the perception, for the feeling. So when we feel hot, cold, and all these things, that time what is happening, the impulses are carried to the brain and spinal cord by the nerve cells. Okay, so this is the nerve cell look like. This is the main body of the cell, which is known as cyton. Cell body or known as cyton. There's a small projections which are coming out, finger-like projections. These are called dendrites. Okay, and the nucleus is present inside, and this long thing which has come out, the long one of the long dendrite which comes out, these are the dendrons, and the other projections which are coming from the dendrons, they are the dendrites. Okay, now the one long dendron that grows along, that is known as axon, and this axon is covered with myelin sheath. This blue colored projections, these are the myelin sheath which covers the axon, and then there are terminal branches which has the nerve terminals. Okay, and the nodes where the myelin sheath breaks, that is the node of Ranvier. Okay. Okay, this is the node of Ranvier is here, not here. It's not here. The picture will be, the marking will be from here where the myelin sheath breaks. Okay, that is the node of Ranvier. Okay, so this is the end of the chapter. Next, I will discuss some ICSE practice questions in my next chapter. And please forgive me for that cardiac muscle. I will make a picture representation of this and I will post it in the YouTube. You can rectify that mistake. Okay. So please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do let me know, write in the comment box, or you can also write in my email ID, that is kasturi74@gmail.com. Okay, and prepare yourself in this make a format, a flowchart type of thing that will help you in remembering all these tissues and their functions, the structures with their diagrams. Okay, try to draw them roughly, at least when you are studying. That will make a practice of your diagrammatic representation, and it will also help you in remembering the structure of the cells. Okay, and also their arrangements, where are they found, like that. Okay, and I will request you to please do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. That will be practice questions. And one more thing I want to tell you, somebody have requested me to in class 7 syllabus some derivations. So I will also make that short video for that, and I will post it in YouTube. You can get from them. And also I will start a new surprise for you. I will give you some test portion. Okay, I was telling you in my last video, there is some surprises are also there. So I will also test you how you have prepared these question answers and the whole chapter. Okay, that will help you in your examination also. So wait for that. I'm making those questions, question paper, and later on I will post it. Okay, and so I think that you are liking the videos. Press the like button, share with your friends so that they can also be benefited from these videos. And don't forget to meditate before studying, and that will help you in your remembering capacity. Your concentration power will increase, and also you will be able to get interest in your studies. Okay, so thank you for watching and have a good day.